Hello, good evening, and welcome to another day. Uh, my day today at college wrap up has been as normal. We didn't do as much because it was last day. But before this point last year, we learnt about inherent beauty writing course, entry level 3, and more right. And we learnt about how to do with nails. But as you can see, right, but for people who have nails right now, to make them right, so that you file them down first, and then use nail varnish to remove the we call it right, what we call it, the have on, and then after that, right, you put. So if you don't want some more of the nail polish, right, that you use right as well because you have right, and then you put, and after that you put a base, and you put so it's polish first, nail varnish, then it's then you choose a color, and then you put and then you put a bit, and then, so it's base on it, then we coat it on top as well. So there are three parts, and then some, and then quite recently before we finished at college, and then what we did was quite recently we learned about how to do facial. So, but give me a minute to remember what they are. So first, right, you use a thing called um, makeup remover, which you put on a round base like a cotton, right? You got a cotton bud, right? Not those long ones, not the discs ones, right? You use, and then you put and you so you make it into an oval and put it under the eyes, and then you put another one, right. I think it's water use. You squint it off like that, try you put it over the eyes, and that's about it. But you usually make it also over the mouth as well. But you don't need a lot, right? Just enough, right? And then you rub it, and you put it over the mouth, and you do it again. So after that, try you have to wipe that the mouth, the lips first, and then you put take away the you rub out underneath like that, right? And then that's it. And then you do the same. So that's one. And then after that, what you do then is you use a cleanser, right? But there are two parts of the cleanse. One's called a deep cleanse, and one's called a superficial cleanse. So the first cleanse you do, you rub all over his face like that, right? All over his face, including the phone as well. And then and after that, you then in the bottle of hot water, you have two sponges, round. So and then round ones, don't need big ones, just round ones, right? And then you squint it up and you rub. So after that, right, you start from here and you go upwards like that, right, and across the eyes and the head as well. And after that, right, you do another right, which is called a superficial right, superficial cleanse, where you do the same thing again, but it's more like getting rid of the pores and that right, and the dirt right from that side as well. And not that it's also the makeup they wear as well. So it's a more deep cleanse. So it's superficial really. So and you do the same again with hot water with some sponges. You go from there. You go from there, and you wipe with hot water. Right, that's right. You don't need a lot of hot water. You just rinse it into a bottle, and then you just rub from, and then you just wipe from there and under your eyes again, and that's it. And after that, right, I think it's called a toner. So the toner's right, which is where you put on. Well, basically, the toner you can only put it on before or after the mask. The mask really. I learned that from my tutor really, right? So you can either put the toner on first, or you can put it after the mask. So with the mask, right, we do it is you use a brush, right, in the pot, right, and the mask that I used right, was green, so it must have been like cucumber or like that was made into a mask sort of like for your face. use the brush right. You don't need a lot right, and you just brush right across right on your riders, and then you leave it for 10 minutes. So if you leave it for 10 minutes, right, and then you just go off right, clean, get rid of the water for your bowl, make it some more water, come back right, and then while your clients right is using, while then I like to look into the face, you give them a massage right, right on the hands with the hand motion. So then after that, so you do both hands. After that, right, and then you take off. Well, to be honest, right, I was meant to say at the beginning, like you put it's like a headband across the head, right? That's what I meant to say at the beginning. But sorry about that. I was meant to say that, but in the end, but going back to what I was saying just right now. After that, right, you use right. So after you do the mask again, right, then you use what we call it's a moisturizer, and after the moisturizer, then you finished. That's what we learned from. So, and we done the course. It's now finished, I think now. So I'm hoping for waiting. So now we're waiting, but at the moment trying back at college on the 10th of June. I think if that's right, which is about 2 weeks. This 2 weeks this Friday. And I'm not sure what's gonna happen yet, but I'll do another video letting you know anyway. And from now this evening, as after coming up from college, I haven't done really much music at the moment at this point. So now I've done the song right, which I've been learning right from is Blue Suede Shoes. I do have the chord somewhere right, which I actually forgot to do a video of. I'll do it right now after this, and so then see all what course I'm learning and to help other people who are learning, who are willing to learn to play ukulele as well and beginners. At the moment, right, the hardest one I managed to learn is called Wellerman's right. I have not quite learned it right. It's called Wellerman's Sea Chanty. There's a lot of history behind it, which I'll say about later, but I know quite a bit, which I've learned now from watching it. And also, there's a website. So you go to Google that and type in the history of Wellerman's right, as you can go there and it will tell you the history and about it. That's if you're interested, really. If you're not tried, then don't worry about it. So it's okay. It's fine. So on top of from tomorrow I will that song again. Release my shoes again, and then after that track, I'll hopefully play it by Monday or tomorrow. I'll let you know when I'll keep you posted. Until that time, I'll say good night and I'll see you all later.